Tell us a little bit kasi one, I'm curious, di ba? Yun na nga, you started from being a reporter in media, di ba? And then you chose a completely different career. So, paano nangyari yon? Ever since ba bata ka, actually gusto mo na maging piloto?
Parang mahirap po talagang pangarapin yon, Doc Anna, to be honest. And to begin with, parang yung 180 degrees na turn ko sa pag-shift ng career, it has never, parang, although I planned for it, pero it has never been my childhood dream kasi sobrang ayog ko na talaga ng ng pangarapin yung pagiging piloto, especially from someone coming from an average family. So itong pangarap ko na pagiging piloto, although ako fascinated talaga ako sa mga flying objects, I really wanted, every time na nagko-cover ako noon, kinikilig ako tuwing sumasakay ako ng aeroplano. So, ito po yung tingin ko produkto ng kilig na yon.
What was that first instance na na-realize mo, teka, hindi lang to interest, hobby, parang seryoso na to?
It was in 2017, Doc Ana. Sabi ko, kung hindi ko pa siya gagawin ngayon, I was really rethinking of my journey kasi nasa 10th year yata ako noon sa GMA as a broadcast journalist. So parang iniisip ko, ito na ba talaga yung career na kung saan ako tatanda or kung saan talaga ibubuhos ko lahat ng oras ko? Well, lahat ng pagod at puyat, worth it talaga as a broadcast journalist. Pero inisip ko, there's something more that I can do or I could do at that time. Kaya pinagplanuhan ko talaga noong 2017, it's now or never. Kung hindi ko siya gagawin ngayon, hindi ko na talaga ito magagawa. So in 2017, nagsulat ako sa cartolina, sabi ko, how to become an airline pilot. So meaning, isang taon ko siyang pinagplanuhan at saka pinag-ipunan before I finally decided to leave my job as a reporter and started my flight school training. Pero at the back of my mind, may takot din ako nun, Doc Ana, kasi sabi ko, paano na yung family ko? Kasi ako yung nagpo-provide para sa kanila. Dapat ready rin sila. So, some of the things na kinonsider ko talaga, actually, medyo marami-rami yung boxes na kinailangan kong i-tick para finally magawa ko yung career shift.
So, going for your dream, going for your passion, requires a lot of actually a lot of reasoning. Hindi lang siya puro emosyon, 'di ba? Gusto ko 'to, 'di ba? Sinasabi nila pag gusto mo kaya, hindi lang ganoon. Kailangan pag-isipan.
Yung flight school training ko, 17 months of non-stop. Kumbaga yung iba mga kasama ko sa flight school, parang pag nag-e-exam kasi may mga board exams din kami, Doc Ana, for every phase. Halimbawa yung private pilot, commercial pilot, hanggang sa Airbus rating. So may mga 10 to 12 subjects yon every phase that you need to take. So kung yung iba, isang subject, isang araw, or dalawang subject, ako ginagawa kong 4 para mabilis yung proseso ng training ko. Tapos I was flying 5 times a week. So talagang pahinga ko lang weekends. Ayan. So para mabilis din yung proseso, matapos ko siya ng mabilis. Kasi kung tatagal, mas lalong magiging mahal yung cost. So sabi ko, kailangan talaga magsakripisyo. Realistic ka rin dun sa mga goals na sineset mo or dun sa career shift na gusto mong gawin. Kasi in my case, halimbawa, natapos ko yung flight school training, thankfully, I was employed sa isang airline din. I was released sa line. I was flying as first officer at that time, dun sa Airbus 320. And then the pandemic happened.
Speaking of which, kasi sabi mo nga, napaka-interesting to say the least ang timing ng yung training kasi magsisimula ka na sana, 'di ba? To launch your pilot career, and then it was 2020 and the pandemic happened. The pandemic, however, was completely unexpected. I'm sure wala yan sa cartolina niya.
Wala sa cartolina
mo, di ba? Wala siya it was completely out of your control. How was that?
So I was flying to different destinations here and abroad. So parang sabi ko, na-enjoy ko na talaga yung pagiging piloto ko. First 3 months. And then, nangyari yung pandemic. I was retrenched dun sa first job ko as a pilot. And then, I was able to find a job. Kakasimula ko lang sa trabaho, Doc Ana. 17 days after I started my new job in August of 2020, I lost my dad naman. So sabi ko parang sobrang, alam mo yun, highs and lows and highs and lows talaga. And super lows yung mga, sabi ko parang, but you need to soldier on, di ba? Parang hirap at that time. Morning was so difficult. Parang tingin ko nga, I completely accepted losing my dad last year lang yata. So sabi ko parang ang hirap ng proseso. So sabi ko, basta Steve, every single day, ang ginagawa ko lang, I just need to survive.
There is something extra cruel when we lose someone during the early days of the pandemic actually. Diba? Kasi yung protocols,
yeah,
you couldn't visit, you couldn't even hold a funeral.
and then
so it feels
nakita mo,
unreal.
body bag lang talaga. Ako nakita ko
Yeah.
yung dad ko, body bag. And then the next thing na was yung urn. Yun na.
You made him a promise. Yeah. What was that promise?
Sabi ko sa kanya, parang when I was flying with my first airline, sabi ko sa kanya, ililipad ko siya dun sa destination niya, which is yung Palibo sa Aklan. Kasi that's his hometown. So sabi ko, ililipad kita doon, Dad. Sabi ko, and you'll hear me announce, yun nga, and I'll thank you in flight. So that was my dream. Sabi ko talaga, it didn't happen. So sabi ko, and then last year, when I was released, so sabi ko, Dad, ililipad kita ulit. Pero I was, meron kaming keepsake niya. So sabi ko, yun talaga. And then, funny thing, Doc, medyo lang to, nung death anniversary niya, dun ako natapat na lumipad sa Kalibo at that time.
So, it's nice na even though, diba, in person, diba, circumstances prevented you from keeping that promise. Na kahit paano, the fact that you are actualizing your dream, diba, parang yun eh.